Well, in the wake of the tension over the sexual harassment allegations against Senate President Akpabio by Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, during an interview with Adeswa Giwa Osage, alleged that Akpabio has a history of abusing women. Atiku also accused the National Assembly of corruption following President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State. He also addressed allegations against Akpabio during his tenure as Akwa Ibom State Governor, describing him as corrupt. Let's take a look.
Were you surprised that the state of emergency passed so easily in the National Assembly?
I was not surprised because I know the leadership is corrupt. I have no apologies about that.
My people, when they tell you that your sins will find you out, I mean when they tell them that their sins will find them out, they will throw caution to the wind. Some people are doing something in this life and they are damning the consequences. They forget that whatever you sow is what you're going to reap. They forget that any action you take, be it good or bad, has repercussion. These people are doing things and they are throwing tantrums to the wind. They are throwing caution to the wind. They are damning the consequences. Let me tell you, whatever you sow is what you're going to reap, be it good or bad. If you do not reap it today, you're going to reap it tomorrow. If it does not happen in your own lifetime, it will happen when you must have gone. And believe me, who will suffer the consequences? The people you left behind. You must have dented your image, your legacy. These people, I don't know whether they have sold their conscience to I don't know. I don't really know. Guys, anyway, let us watch the video. Let us watch the analysis from OG and Co. When we return, we'll continue. I have things to say. I have few things to say. Please don't go. Stay back. Let us watch the video to the end. Please like this video, comment and share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.
Well, in the wake of the tension over the sexual harassment allegations against Senate President Akpabio by Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, during an interview with Adeswa Giwa Osage, alleged that Akpabio has a history of abusing women. Atiku also accused the National Assembly of corruption following President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State. He also addressed allegations against Akpabio during his tenure as Akwa Ibom State Governor, describing him as corrupt. Let's take a look.
Were you surprised that the state of emergency passed so easily in the National Assembly?
I was not surprised because I know the leadership is corrupt. I have no apologies about that. And they could do anything. And the Senate President is known actually to be, to be having those type of character even when he was a governor. So I got the reports quite a lot.
You got reports that when Akpabio was a governor, he was corrupt.
He was corrupt. Not only he was corrupt, but he was also in the habit of abusing, women. Yeah.
Oh, you got those reports before?
Yeah, I got that report before.
All right, Atiku Abubakar here. I believe that I heard Dr. Bati earlier saying that, this is defamation of character. But I mean, Atiku Abubakar now joins the other list of people that have accused Akpabio of some sort of harassment against women. We had seen the woman who said, I slapped Akpabio, what's her name again? Joy Union. And now we are seeing Atiku Abubakar, towing the same line. What's going on here?
Recall that when it comes to corruption cases, and his statement, he has to be able to prove it.
Absolutely.
If not, the Senate President can indeed sue him. But let us examine it. In 2023, the EFCC had asked the Senate President, Akpabio, to turn himself in over corruption investigations. CSOs had also in 2023 asked that he also present himself for an alleged 1 trillion naira corruption allegation. So he had actually been under investigation by the EFCC over corruption allegations. I think the reason why we can continue to talk about this is because it never reached an end. he became an EPC member, a Senate president, and all of a sudden, all that went quiet. So maybe we need to revisit it to really talk about the fact. And it goes back to what Rufai was saying, that we shouldn't now present the hallowed chambers as a place where we have people who have a lot of skeletons in their cupboard. Then with regards to abuse of women, these are strong allegations, and too many allegations, one too many allegations by the vice president. So I believe that these two things ought to be further probed. They are not just statements. They are coming from a respected person in the person of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and they are very strong statements.
Right.
So let's revisit the corruption allegation cases and also abuse of women. Very important.
Right.
Guys, for former Vice President of Nigeria Atiku Abubakar to come out with his full chest and say that Akpabio has been in so many sexual scandals with women, that Akpabio is so corrupt, that he has been harassing women sexually, then believe you me, there must be a single proof, because there is no smoke without fire. So many people have been accusing this our Senate President Akpabio of harassing them sexually. So many women, and it does not just start today. 5 years ago, a woman accused Akpabio of harassing her sexually. Akpabio did not do anything. He did not deny it. Akpabio only said that he is going to sue that woman this year because this Senator Natasha's case sprouts up. So guys, what does that tell you? Nigeria has gotten to the extent that when people is accusing somebody of doing something wrong, instead of them to investigate it, they will shove it, and tomorrow they will tell us that they are lawmakers. How can you be a lawmaker and you refuse to be investigated? Does it mean that our Senate is a place where they hide those who have questionable character? Does it mean that our Senate is now a place where those who have skeleton in their cupboard will come and camp and they say that they are lawmaker? You can imagine the type of law that they will be making for the people of Nigeria. A type of law that only benefit them and their children, only benefit them and their generation. They will never make any law to favor any Nigerian citizen. All they do is the one that will favor them. The other day, the man who moved a motion that Senator Natasha should be suspended for 6 months without salary, they discovered that he has been into fraud in New York. But this is a man who has moved a motion that Senator Natasha should be suspended. This is the type of people we have in the Senate. Also, they show us the road leading to the man's village, his place in Benin City. There is nothing to write home about this place, and this man has been collecting money. He has been collecting allocation. He has been representing a constituency, and yet nothing to show for it. When are these people going to be transparent? When are they going to be accountable? When will they come out and say, oh, this is how much they gave me to do this work, and this is what I have done, this is what is remaining, or the money has finished? No, they will not do it. Rather, anytime any Nigeria stood up to ask questions, they will say that you are demarketing them or that you are insulting them. The people who don't want to be responsible for anything good in this country, they are the people that is serving us in this country. They are the people that we call leaders. When is all this thing going to stop? You people say that you are there to serve, but it is the other way around. You are only there to serve your family and your entire generation. And when the youth talk, when people talk, you people will say that they are demarketing Nigeria. Your own president say, let the poor breathe. Now he is no only suffocating the poor, he's still the press neck join. And tomorrow you people will say that Nigeria is on the right track. Which track? Track to where? I don't really understand. Akpabio, you can do better. All these things you are doing, you are leaving a bad legacy for your children. That is, if it is true, allegedly, if it is true, you are leaving a bad legacy for your children. I think that you should submit yourself to an investigation, to a body that is entirely different from the Senate House, a separate entity to investigate the matter. After all, clear conscience fears no accusation. Not this suspending the woman and all that. It will not stop what she has said. For as a matter of fact, if you even want to exonerate yourself from this accusation, you should be open for an investigation. Let the world know that Senator Natasha is lying against you. Believe you me, Nigerians will face her, because it has never been favorable to women in this our side of the world. And if Nigerians find out that Senator Natasha has been accusing you wrongly, oh my goodness, she will collect woto woto. So the best thing you can do is to submit yourself for an open investigation, an investigation that will not be from that Senate House, an investigation that will be entirely different from that caucus, and from a separate entity. Let the world see that you're a transparent man. Let the world see that you have taken responsibility for any action that they call you. You people say that you're a senator, that you are representing. Represent well, for God's sake. Guys, please, I will see you in my next video. Please like this video, comment and share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, turn on the post notification so that anytime I post a video, you will be the first to get notified. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe and have dominion. Bye bye.